This is Route 16 Turbo for the Nintendo Family Computer, released in 1985 courtesy of Sunsoft, and based on a Tekken and Sun Electronic arcade game released in 1981. This is being played off the Nintendo Switch Online Famicom service, as it is one of the games included on said service, but it is not on the local NES side of things. Is it a glaring omission, or was nothing of value lost here? Route 16 Turbo is a cross between overhead driving game and maze game, somewhat similar to Namco's Rally X, where you control a little car and have to navigate these mazes to collect money bags, flags, and gimmicks. However, instead of one large central maze, you have blocks of mazes, 16 in all on a main map. When you exit one maze on the side, the screen zooms out to this overhead map, where you control this little green dot thing and have to make your way to other mazes while avoiding crashing into other cars and dots and stuff. It's actually a neat little effect that was no doubt an arcade gimmick, but works fairly well on the family computer. Anyway, you move around and you pick up money bags and flags, and the goal is to collect all of them on a map to proceed to the next round. The flags are your proverbial power pellets that turn enemy cars reddish, allowing you to crash into them and kill them for extra points. Beyond that, your only other gimmick is a turbo boost, enabled by holding down the A button, allowing you to move faster to evade enemy cars and traverse the terrain quicker. But using your turbo boost burns up fuel, and you only have a limited amount of time, also known as fuel, to collect all the gimmicks before you run out of gas and you lose a life. Of course, crash into other cars and moving gimmicks and you also lose a life. The most important pickups, the ones vital to clearing the level, are highlighted on the map, and not all blocks have these visible icons, but they might be worth visiting for the extras, whether it be rings for bonus points, extra fuel, or even extra tries. Once you collect all the important gimmicks, you earn a secret letter and move on to the next set of blocks where you get to do the whole thing all over again. Route 16 Turbo boasts 3 skill settings, each with a different piece of annoying chip music and each varying in terms of challenge. So Route 16 Turbo has that one zooming effect from the map to the gameplay and vice versa, and it's not bad for Famicom standards. It's a simple square go big or square go small, to and from, but it works. The gameplay portions look fine, with the various mazes adopting different styles for the layouts, and the cars look alright for what they are in this art style. That said, I wish they had made the dots on the map more distinct, or at least different colors. Distinctly different colors at least. Even on this high-def Switch Online Famicom Surface thing, your teal player dot thing is too close to the green player dot bad guy dot thing. It's somewhat easy to confuse the two, as I just did, if you're not paying attention, or if you're playing this half asleep late at night, 3 in the morning. That might be an issue as well. On the flip side, sound is not the greatest. The sound effects that play aren't too bad. The skidding and crashing bits are typical NES fare, I would say. But you only have the one music track playing throughout the game. Now, mind you, one music track for each difficulty setting. You play on easy, you get one track. You play on normal, you get another track. That's fine. One continuous track would have been fine if they were good melodies at the very least. But they're not. They're grating, they're annoying, they wear out the welcome quickly. I'm not a fan. Sorry. Not one of the better Sunsoft efforts as far as the audio goes, but on the bright side, it only gets better from here. Overall, Route 16 Turbo for the Nintendo Family Computer, being played off the Nintendo Switch Online subscription Famicom service, and as I recall, it's also available on a variety of pirated multi-carts for the Famicom and NES, is a somewhat decent idea of a maze driving game, but in terms of the execution, your mileage may vary. I like the concept of traveling these mini mazes on this larger overworld, and admittedly I had a good enough time playing the game, but I am not a fan of the way the controls work, and the one music track, regardless of what difficulty you're playing, you're getting the one track, got grating after a while. Still, I'd be hard-pressed to call this either a lost classic or a dud best left behind. It's more of an acquired taste, and that's really all I got to say about that, so yeah. Meh. I tried.